all-new Hunter movie, back in force.
Tell me that son of a bitch is still alive. Tell me no one else got it.
Well, he's still alive. I checked on him last week. But he left L.A. He went to San Diego when his partner was killed not too long ago.
What, Lopez? That's a shame. He was going to be the appetizer. Let's pick up Deacon and take care of business.
Did you hear what I said? He's down in San Diego. You get picked up out of the county, that's an automatic violation. And ain't you supposed to report to your parole officer first thing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hey, Al, how you doing? What? When did that happen?
About an hour ago. We just got the list, and Randall Skags was on it.
Jeez, I thought this guy had a needle in his arm by now.
Well, Skags stayed alive this long is a real mystery. You were always his favorite, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I know I was. All right, look, Al, I appreciate the phone call. Appreciate the heads up.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye. Hey, Sid.
Hey, Sarge.
How you doing?
Good, good.
Listen, you haven't forgotten about Saturday, have you?
Saturday?
Saturday. You said you were going to go down to juvie, teach the kids how to play piano.
Oh, well, yeah, I know, but I thought since they got you out of juvenile back to robbery homicide, that,
You thought what? That I wasn't going to care about the kids I spent all that time with?
No, it's just...
It's just he has tickets to see the Padres on Saturday, and he didn't want to tell you.
Well, you know, Sid, those kids have had a lot of disappointment in their lives, and this would really mean a lot to them.
I I know. It's just Saturday.
Saturday, you'll be there, right?
Right.
Right. What's so funny?
Nothing.
You play guitar, right? So you be there Saturday, too.
On Saturday?
Saturday.
Thanks. You shouldn't have said nothing.
Be quiet.
There! What about there? You missed that? Is that dirt or is it a scratch? Didn't have any scratches when I pulled in here, so if that's a scratch, you're paying for it. Are you going to get around the rims? There's always dirt left around the rims. I don't know why I come back here. That is definitely a scratch. It's not dirt. I don't care what you say.
Listen up, lady.
Whoa. I do not pay you to talk to the customers, Deacon. I pay you to work. You want to talk? No. That seems to be the problem, ma'am.
All I know is I've been coming to this car wash for years. I'm a good customer.
Yes, you are. I recognize.
And that scratch was not there.
It's not a scratch.
That has been a scratch. It will be taken care of, and it will come out of your pay.
Let me show her. Listen, I can...
Yes, that is a scratch. It will be taken care of. Now, you just care to follow me to my office?
Hey, it's not a friggin' scratch.
Do not talk to my customers or me.
Let me show her. I can rub it out.
Listen to me, Deacon, or my next call will be to your parole office.
Yo, Deacon. You want to do some business?
Who the hell are these guys? More ex-cons?
These are my bunkies.
That is a parole violation.
What about my scratch?
Now, that's a scratch.
Watch the upholstery.
Yeah, I remember that guy. You called me when that went down. He got the death penalty, didn't he?
No such luck.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
You know, the members of the parole board ought to be charged as accomplices when the habituals they kick loose hit the street and blow someone else away.
Yeah, how does that happen?
He had a wacky brother, didn't he? What was his name?
Harlan. A
Harlan.
knife-happy screwball who fancied himself a music mogul. We couldn't quite connect him to those murders back then, but he was involved in them all right.
You better be careful. I'm in it. Skags wasn't willing to take his first meeting with his PO, then he doesn't care about getting violated. That means he's out to do something, even if that puts him back inside.
Yeah, and he's headed down here.
Oh, great. Better watch your back.
Oh, thanks for the warning.
I'm serious. As I recall, didn't you kill his dogs? Yeah, that's right. You shot his Rottweilers.
Why don't you get a bullhorn and tell the cook? He doesn't know yet. Look, they weren't puppies, you know.
Sorry. So what are you going to do?
There's only one thing to do. Sleep with the lights on.
If I was you, I'd sleep with one eye open.
Is your food okay, sir?
Feels fine.
If you don't like it, I can get you something else.
No.
All units in the vicinity, 211 and 12 West, San Diego Club, Rio San Diego
Yeah, that's us.
and Mission Center.
Thank you very much.
are in pursuit on Mission Center Road heading south. A white panel van.
Smitty, stay with the van. They're in the mall somewhere. I think it's a Siegfried Roy disappearing elephant act. That's what I think.
Ma'am, just slow down, okay? Just take it easy.
Mueller, keep people off that escalator.
You got it, Lieutenant. Luther, no one else comes up.
Lieutenant, there's no way. They can be right next to us.
All right, get forensics down there and dust the van.
They were wearing gloves.
Well, maybe coming out of the bank, but not now. And also have them dust the rails on that escalator.
Oh, CSI is going to love that. Do you know how many people must use that escalator every day?
All right, give them a break. Tell them only to run the mail Prince take Paul.
Well, that'll cut it down to only hundreds.
Let's get going. Okay, you got it. What are you, shopping?
You know what? There's no Victoria's Secret in this mall.
No doubt a big disappointment for you.
No. That woman that bumped into me earlier, she was carrying all those bags. Looked like she'd been shopping all day. One of those bags was from Victoria's Secret.
Sid!
Yeah, Lieutenant?
Pull all the female prints as well.
You got it. Female prints.
Fill it up. Pump number 5.
Cash or charge?
Cash. All of it.
Hey, look, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
A little late for that, don't you think? Buddy, turn on number 5.
Please, just... You don't want to do this.
No? You're wrong there, brother. You see, I happen to be one of the few in this country who enjoys his job. I don't just put my time in, punching a clock, hating my boss for kicking back and living off the sweat from my hide. I live for my work. I'd even be willing to die for it. How about you, brother?
That's a surveillance camera right there.
Really? Right there. How's this look? Huh?
Ready to eat?
Steak tonight, brother.
All right.
Hey, girls. Pump number 5 is alive and kicking. On me.
Is this the last of it?
Not even close. Half the people that shop at that mall must have records.
Yeah, probably for shoplifting.
Here you go.
No. I have plenty of my own.
Yes, you do.
This is never going to end.
This is the second such robbery in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, same MO, all 4 armed and masked. Very well choreographed. They don't say anything. They just use hand signals. And if McCall is correct, we know why they don't speak.
Well, it's smart no matter what. It's one less way to identify them.
Yeah. Now, if you take a look at the IDs from the last 2 robberies, all but this one are under 5'8". I think we're dealing with a crew of women here.
No way, it can't be women.
Why not?
I just don't think... Okay, it could be women.
Run into the system. See if there's been any similar jobs in any other jurisdiction.
Right, Captain. Okay, Tuesdays.
Yeah, what's that about?
Maybe that's the only day they can get childcare.
Okay, you got me. Ow.
Oh, sit. Lieutenant. You want to make detective, right?
Yeah.
Have at it.
Okay. Good.
These are my possibilities. These still have to be checked out.
I'm going cross-eyed here.
Well, look at what happened to him.
This can't be right. Admit it, you can't believe how exciting detective work can be. This is weird. This can't be right.
Give it to me.
Take a look at this. Maybe it's nothing, but it's weird, no?
This can't be right.
That's what I said.
Let's check this out.
If he's missed his first meeting, he's violated right off the bat. You know that. Yeah, hey, look. Randall Skags should be picked up for a parole violation right now. Why are we waiting? Let's not make this a bureaucratic snafu here. Yeah, I know. Hey, well, we'll see about that, won't we? Yeah, right. Well, call me. I'll be here.
Take a look at this. Sid pulled it up. Lifted her prints right off the escalator.
Brandy Rose, 2 counts assault with a deadly weapon, resisting arrest, 2 years at Danforth Correctional for Women. 5'11", 85. Well, sounds like a real peach.
You bet.
When does she get out?
Next month.
I know you two have worked some pretty wild cases up in L.A., but you're not telling me that you're actually buying into this, are you, Dee Dee?
She fits the bill. Her prints were at the scene.
Yeah, and she's behind bars. Maybe she used to shop there. Her prints could have been there since before she went away.
According to the maintenance schedule, that escalator was serviced 7 months ago. Her prints couldn't still be viable.
Okay, I understand, but you still only have a 6-point match.
Always got you there.
You're right on the edge. Most DAs like at least an 8 or a 9.
You sound like an attorney, Captain. Look, those were her prints. Maybe they screwed up her paperwork. Maybe they kicked her out early. I don't know. It's our best lead right now.
That's scary in itself. All right, see where it takes you. Lieutenant, can I speak to you for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Randall Skags?
Oh, yeah, he's just some unfinished business up in Los Angeles.
Not anymore.
Whose case is it? I took the call. I radioed homicide. Detective Gillette's on his way. I contacted Captain Gallardo after I saw your name.
Thank you.
Skag. He's got some set of brass, Lieutenant.
You give us a good picture?
Didn't even try to hide himself.
Keys and I have 2 witnesses who should have no trouble picking Skags out of the lineup.
He's not planning on having a lineup.
Oh, yeah, Brandy. She's been with us over a year now. Still haven't been able to break her to halter. I'll tell you, you guys probably like to try. Come on, I mean like that.
I'm sure you didn't, Sergeant.
It's ready. Ready. Anywho, she's been with us long enough now that if she's being rehabilitated by the state, she's sure keeping it to herself.
Seems like a pretty secure facility.
Detective, this is a lockdown. No one goes anywhere in here they ain't supposed to without the reason why. Now, could you please let me know what's going on in here? We're supposed to be on the same team.
Well, actually, Sergeant Davies.
Right. That's right.
We would like to meet with Brandy Rose to discuss with her possible involvement with a series of bank robberies that have occurred over the past month.
Past month? I wouldn't involve me with those if she saw them on the news during her TV time.
Are you absolutely sure that this is the Brandy Rose you have incarcerated here?
Well, if it ain't, she went and had herself cloned. Now, look, see for yourself. Brandy, visitors, front and center.
That's what I need in my life. 2 more badges. Skirts, no less.
jukebox?
I'll give you some change. Play the kind of music I like. What kind of music you like?
Well, I love all kinds, sweetheart. I'm in the music business.
Where's your friend? Should I keep it warm for him?
You ain't eating. Put it right here.
This is for you too? Wow. Maybe like before in the electric chair.
But we do know it is shocking to area business owners and neighbors. And according to Detective, the motive for the slaying of the station attendant appears to be simple robbery. Police on the scene said they have 2 witnesses who may have actually spoken with the perpetrator, and they're interviewing those witnesses now. KXBT News will continue to bring you the latest on this story as it unfolds.
Finish up. I want to get moving. I had to put it on hold. I'll take care of some business with my brother. I gotta get back to LA. This is gonna be the business venture of the decade. It's gonna be huge. I'm talking M&M, Green Day.
Yeah, but isn't pirating of CDs illegal?
What the hell are you, a cop or something? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't mind my little brother, darling. His dreams are twice as big as he is. Especially when he stops taking his meds.
Not dreams. I've been doing stuff since you went up. You just don't like it that I make things happen without you.
Hey, you make everything happen, little brother.
I'm not your little brother. I'm your older brother. I'm the older one. You got that? You're my little brother.
I love him.
It's me that makes things happen. I'm the one that makes things happen. I'm the one that makes things happen, not you. Not you. No. I'm the one that gets things done. Jerk. I'm the one, not you. Me.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. You know as well as I do, I can't assign you to this case. You're part of it.
Part of it? I am the case.
Well, even more so. There are rules. And when we nail this dirtbag, we don't want anything that would be construed as a bad bust.
Well, I don't think Skags is planning on getting busted.
Well, none of them ever do.
Look, Captain, this guy's on a death run. That's what makes him so dangerous. He doesn't mind if he goes down as long as he takes me with him.
I'll have Detective Gillette keep you apprised on the case. Now, you're involved, but you're not on it. Understood?
Right.
Hunter, you were the primary with McCall in that bank robbery. Stay on it. We'll let you know if anything comes up on Skags.
All right.
So what's going on?
Can't do anything till Skags makes his move.
Well, if he goes down, this is going to get bloody.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, bro. What'd you do, man? What'd you do? You okay? I'm great. I'm good to go. You are just one crazy dog. Come on. Next time, just take your meds, huh? Huh?
Oh, look at this stuff. The one it on the price is right.
About time you got here. Look, you ain't Tony's Liquors.
Mr. Rose, I'm Lieutenant Hunter. This is Sergeant McCall, San Diego Police Department.
Oh, man, you tell that bitch if she's gonna let that dog run all over my property, I ain't responsible if it gets itself hurt. Now, I told her...
Mr. Rose, we're here to talk to you about your wife, Brandy.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to say about her. Nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know anything about anything.
Ready?
I told you can ask all you want. I don't know nothing.
About what?
About whatever you're gonna ask.
We haven't asked you anything yet.
Well, it's about Brandy. I don't know nothing.
You're divorced, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Well, then you do know something, don't you?
When'd you get divorced?
Well, it ain't official yet. It will be. As soon as I get money for a lawyer.
Why don't you sell that avalanche out there? That should be enough for you.
And how am I supposed to get to work? I don't have wheels.
Where do you work?
When I get work. I meant when I get work.
Is this your daughter?
No. Well, yeah, it's Brandy's from her first marriage. Knocked her up, dumped them both. Son of a bitch was worthless.
Where is she now?
Staying with relatives. Say, what is the problem here?
When's the last time you talked to her?
I don't know. A while. She's doing time. You know that.
When's the last time you saw her?
Saw her? I don't go to prisons. No more than I have to.
Well, don't you take her daughter to see her mother?
No. I don't want that precious thing seeing her mama like that. Now, I'm done here. I don't gotta answer no questions, okay? I don't gotta do nothing. I'm missing my show here.
All right, I gotta get out of here.
We'll show ourselves out.
I just felt my IQ drop 10 points talking to that guy.
This case is screwy.
Screwy is the operative word here, McCall, and I'll just take a flyer and just say this. All these toys here were paid with cash, and you didn't pull it out of some mattress either.
Let's get Gillette and Carson on it, because if we can prove that some of that money's tied to one of the robberies, we can squeeze this guy.
Yeah, and when you interrogate him, you'll have to beat him to shut him up.
All units, repeat, all units in the vicinity, 211 in progress at SoCal Bank, Balboa and Genesee. Shots fired. Suspects are armed and dangerous.
Bottled up. They're not going anywhere.
Oh, we think this is our crew?
I don't know. There's at least 4 of them. They're masked.
All right, I'm going to the prison.
Put your weapons down. This is the San Diego Police Department.
Hey! What are you guys doing? Put him on the ground. Do it!
Come on, come on! Behind the car, behind the car!
I don't give warning shots. Get out.
Now what?
It's probably in the yard.
Let's go.
Again? And what am I supposed to be doing today? Robbing supermarkets in Sacramento?
Lieutenant, we've got it all. There's 4 of them, the masks. I don't care what they say about getting the idea from seeing the news reports.
There are copycat crimes all the time, Chris. These guys aren't even good. The Silent Four had it down to a science. These guys are bums.
I know you and Sergeant McCall are on this Brandy Rose thing, but you're talking to me about someone sitting behind bars. No possible way they could do this. I saw it myself. I've got 4 warm bodies caught in the act.
Would I mislead you two? Of course not. So here's what you do. You book these guys for what they are, bank robbers. Do not tell the press that this robbery is connected to the Silent Four. You understand me? You'll regret that. And after that's finished, get on Leroy Rose.
The lieutenant's a little on edge, don't you think?
Yeah, well, if you had some screwball gunning for you, you'd be the same way.
I guess it's a no-brainer to follow the money trail of this Leroy Rose.
That's why they keep us around, for the no-brainers.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right there.
Took so long to find her. Well, she'd already clocked out, and no one even knew she was out there until they threw out the trash.
You got your witnesses.
You know what? It's strange, Lieutenant, because that gas station attendant was a clean kill, but I mean, it's just sick.
Skags didn't even kill her. Left her alive to bleed out.
Got his brother with him.
How long are we gonna hang out here? We came here to do something, then we should do it.
There's a time and place for everything, little brother.
Look, Hunter is just a bump on the road. Let's drop him and just keep on juggling.
You got the itch now, bro. I know you when you get like this. Instead of satisfaction, you need more.
That's BS. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm just ready to rock. I want to put him down, too, for what he done to you. But we can't make him our whole life.
Harlan. Come here.
Hunter, look at me. Hunter is our life. I love you, little brother.
What happens to all this scrap metal is that it is compressed, then smelted down again.
The body was not discovered until nightfall. The manager
We're gonna die, aren't we?
clocked out in the evening, and
One way or another.
You won't let Hunter kill me, will you?
Little brother, I'm never gonna leave you alone again. I will not let Hunter be the one to put you down.
Breakups the last time they saw her. Quite frankly, shocked and horrified that this could happen. And when we get more, we'll bring it right to you as soon as we get it. Back to you.
Thank you, Bill. With your KLKB Channel 2 news break, I'm Diane Alden.
Doctor, I'm Sergeant McCall. This is Lieutenant Hunter.
Yes?
I left a message for you at your office.
Yes, I know. I just, couldn't this wait? I'm late for a seminar. I'm lecturing.
No, Doctor, it won't wait. We're investigating a series of bank robberies. One person's been killed, and there's a second one in the hospital.
Please sit down. What does this have to do with me?
You volunteered your psychiatric services to do workups for some of the inmates at Danforth Correctional.
Your point?
We think that some of those inmates may be involved in this robbery.
Involved? In what way? They're inmates.
Oh, I think they may have a way of getting out.
Getting out? You mean a jailbreak?
Well, it's kind of difficult to describe, but we think that some of these inmates are getting out, committing the robberies, and then getting back into their cells, providing the perfect alibi.
You must be joking.
No, Miss Wessberg, we don't usually work an investigation by joking.
Do you think you could shed some light on some of the personalities that we think might be involved?
There's doctor-patient privilege, even if they are incarcerated.
Well, maybe you could give us some information that wouldn't breach that confidence.
I should probably consult my attorney, not to mention my insurance company, before I even consider speaking with you. Malpractice being what it is today, this is very unorthodox.
So are the robberies.
Let me throw a name out for you, Doctor.
I don't really think I could help you.
Brandy Rose.
Brandy Rose? No way.
How about her screwy husband?
No, I can't go there. Brandy and I discussed her marital relationship in our sessions. But I can tell you, Brandy is not who you're looking for.
You seem pretty sure about that.
If what you say is at all possible, I can tell you, Brandy Rose is not involved. Brandy Rose is a sociopath. She's dangerous, homicidal tendencies.
Well, now we're getting somewhere.
If she ever got over the wall, for whatever reason, she would never come back. For those reasons, I red-checked her.
What do you mean you red-checked her?
I use a red mark on the files that will never get work furlough. No, not Brandy. Once she got out, no one would ever hear from her again. If there isn't anything else, I'm going to be late for my seminar.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Red-checked. I'd like to red-check her.
Hey, Rick.
What?
Work furlough.
Sure, we got a work furlough program. State even makes money hiring out of convicts.
Oh, good. Well, is it possible to see a list of all those who've been granted work furlough in the last 60 days?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. No, I don't think I need to get a warrant, do I? I mean, we're all going in both the same direction.
This is Davies. Pull the work release records for the past 60 days? Who's asking? Nobody's asking. I'm telling you, do it. Chop, chop. Some people know nothing from manners. Sergeant Trance will pull whatever you need. Don't ever say Ray Davies never did nothing for you.
Perish the thought.
Did your pretty partner just take a shot at me, honey?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Well, you just tell your captain that whatever you need to make this case, I'm there for you. But I gotta tell you, it's a case of busy work. I mean, if there ever was one, this is it. I'd know if Brandy's off block.
I sure appreciate your help, Sergeant.
Anytime. Anytime at all. And next time, why don't you bring that pretty police detective with you? We'll swap war stories over a brewski or two.
Oh, yeah, he's the one for you.
This ain't good. They keep coming back. Keep coming back, Bobo, because they don't know Jack. What do you think they got out of that piece of crap? What's Davies gonna give them?
Look where they're going, Mama. They're gonna go see Krantz.
So what do we do? Nothing? Take the ball out. Come on.
Pulling robberies from inside Danforth. I'd like to see that.
But once the prisoners are out on furlough...
All present and accounted for. Sign in, sign out, quarter-hour checks to make sure everyone is right where they're supposed to be. No way. They'd have to be magicians. Sigmund and Roy couldn't pull that one out of their hats.
Let me ask you something. Do you personally select those who get work furlough?
Yeah, why? I do it all according to book.
Well, there are some prisoners here at Danforth who have been let out who should not have been.
What are you talking? No way.
No, we're not talking about Brandy Rose, but there are names on this list that Dr. Wessberg has red-checked.
Red-checked? What does that mean?
Well, it's her own system of red-checking those people who should not get work furlough.
So when the prison shrink says not to let these inmates out of lockup, you sign them out anyway?
That's not possible. I double-checked all of this. Every one of them was given a clean bill of health.
Could we see your paperwork on that?
How about some ketchup? Mustard?
Good fries don't need no condiments.
Okay.
Give me another order of these, will you?
You got it.
Hurry.
Supermodels don't work on Thursdays?
Don't even think about it, sister. You got about a minute to convince me not to blow you in.
Chill out, Krantz.
I just spent a couple of hours chilling out with Hunter and McCall. You sack of gristle, you set me up.
Nobody set anybody up. All right? And Hunter doesn't know from nothing.
No, I'm the one that doesn't know from nothing. Trusting someone who could trip over his own IQ. Man, what does that make me?
A little richer.
Money don't go too far when you have a needle stuck in your arm. You told me we were slipping these chicks out to turn tricks, nice and smooth, an hour with a jar and then back in the wagon. Armed robbery? My look.
I'm telling you, this thing is sweet, and Hunter doesn't know from nothing. It's worth the risk. If Hunter asks you anything, you don't know nothing from the robberies, all right? That's it.
I know there's a wounded security guard. I know what accessory before the fact is. And you never told me those bills were red marked. When did that get in the file?
I don't know. That's just slipped my mind.
You eat my dirt. I was always going to take the fall if this operation went south, wasn't I? You clean up my backyard. You got till tomorrow before I crack open my lunch pail. A pandering charge is one thing. That's what I thought could be the worst. Shooting somebody?
Krantz, it's gonna be okay.
Before I finish my Twinkie tomorrow. Or I will bury you so deep, you'll need a rocket to get up to the basement.
Yep, he's in there holding up the bar.
And he looks less than thrilled.
Hello. Gillette. Ah. Well, it's nice when people do what you expect, isn't it? See you tomorrow.
I've always loved you, Leonard. And I have always loved you.
Pick up Deacon at that watering hole we left him at.
Randy, why didn't you take him?
When I draw down, I have to see he's down. He has to see me. He has to look me in the eye.
Man. Oh, man.
Any deed worth doing's worth dying for, little brother. You hear me?
You know, Cranch should be delighted to see us before she even digests her breakfast.
She's had time to get used to it. Called ahead and told her we were coming. You know, so she could think about it.
I forgot how nasty you could be. Well, it looks like someone shivved your drinking buddy.
She's dead.
Hey, hot pants.
Hey, did my watch stop or what? Aren't you usually on shift until 5?
Some trouble at the yard. Guy got shanked.
Sorry to hear that, Ray.
Me and Krantz was real close.
Ray Davies?
Do I know you?
Everybody knows me, brother. I'm that bad dream you can't ever seem to wake up from.
Listen, Piehole, I'm a sergeant in the sheriff's department. I don't care what the...
Is that a fact? Well, this is my lucky day. You see, I've killed me many a cop. Never a sheriff. It'll be kind of like Wild West. Killing me a sheriff.
Wild West? What are you, crazy?
What do you think? Get up. Easy.
This is Detective Carson. I need backup at What a Sports Bar in Santorio. I'm under surveillance and I just spotted Randall Skags. There is a warrant for his arrest. He is armed.
So, when do you get off tonight?
In about an hour.
This Brandy Rose's cell?
Yeah.
Hunter. All right, I'll be right there.
Hey, I got something here.
Good, so do I.
What do you got?
Well, I got Lennon Skaggs.
Get on your knees.
All right.
Get down.
If you tell me what you need, I'll get it.
Shut up. Now tell me about Hunter.
I don't know nothing. He's coming around a prison. The case he's working on, I don't know.
And he'd probably love a phone call from you, brother, telling him to come meet you alone. You got some info on the case he's working you just love to impart.
It's like... Where do you want him to meet me? Where do you want Hunter to meet me at? Come on, just tell me.
You are just one helpful dude. And I can see it weighs heavily on you to set up a fellow officer. Get up, you scum. Get up, get up!
Police officer! Randall Skaggs, you are under arrest! Drop your weapon! Drop it now! Kick it over here.
Son of a... Come on, little brother. Let's get back to the shores. You gotta finish her.
Oh, please. Come on.
I know, bro.
It's over. And I need for you to help me fill in the blanks. This is the 2-minute warning, Brandy. Now you can get up and walk out of here, and I'm going to make the same offer to the next gal that walks in the door. Sit down. Barbara Bichon. Your friends call you Bobo.
You're not my friend.
Who is? Brandy? Ray Davies? You see, Bobo, right now, I'm the one friend you really need.
She's barely hanging on, Hunter.
She say anything?
Skags. Said his name a couple of times.
Terry, what happened to Davies?
Well, according to that waitress and some of the patrons, Davies left with Skags.
With Skags?
Yeah, and apparently they're very friendly.
Nah, no way.
Well, Davies was in the police department before he transferred over to the sheriff's. Maybe they crossed paths once before.
No. Somehow Skags put me together with Davies.
Lieutenant. Hold on 1 second. You want to hear this?
He was kind of cute in a weird way, but he had this strange thing behind the eyes.
Tell the lieutenant what he said about the motel.
That he and his brother were staying just near the 163 and Balboa.
Did you get a name?
I know that they're using your son to coerce you. The others as well. You know what's really interesting about these pictures? All these children, they're all in the same yard.
My Henry's in a foster home. All legit. Courtesy of the state.
You know what I was wondering? Who would have the clout to get yours and Brandy's and Carla's kids all placed in the same foster home? I made a call to find that out. You should be hearing back any time now. Of course, when I turn that information on my own, none of you will be able to buy yourselves out of these robberies.
Again with the robberies. From inside Danforth.
Yeah. Only now it's not just robberies. Now we're talking murder. The security guard, Sergeant Krantz. And nobody is going to protect you. Who do you think's going to do that, huh? Who, Ray Davies? He's going down.
Davies is a sheriff. He's the man. Nothing ever happens to the man.
Take a good look around. You see him rushing through that door to your aid right now? It's over. And I need for you to help me fill in the blanks. Now understand, I am talking to all four of you here today. And the first one that flips is going to get me to stand up for them in court. Otherwise, you're looking at life. Maybe the death penalty. And your son will be raised by strangers. Now, right now, as we speak, the police and social services are on the way to this foster home to collect all your children. And all of them will be swallowed up by the system. Unless one of you talks to me. Okay, you can go. Who's next here? Carla. What do you think she'd do to make sure she could see her two little boys again, huh? I figure if she'd commit robberies to protect them, she'd sure roll on somebody like Davies for them.
You saying I won't go down for Krantz? I didn't have anything to do with that.
All you have to do is corroborate what I already know. Krantz got you out on work furloughs to commit the robberies. Davies set it up. He recruited you.
No. Davies set it up. He arranged for Krantz to bring us out on work furlough, but I don't know about the rest. But he's not the one who brought me in.
Then who was it?
You can't just barge in like
Call San Diego PD. Where's Wessberg?
She called from lunch. Said she wasn't coming back.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. Home.
It's not a big deal. It happens to every guy now and then.
You're not my shrink. This never happens to me, all right?
Fine, then what's going on?
It's nothing. It's just... I think it's time we pack it and make our move.
What? What are you talking about?
I think it's time we make our move, all right? We got what we need. We got the passports, we got the ID.
Police are all over this at Hunter and McCall. If we disappear now, you think they can't put it together? A blind man could put it together. Look at what that idiot husband of Brandy's did with the money she told him to stash away.
So what? They're gonna figure it out eventually, but they're not gonna find us.
The beauty of this whole deal was no one could put it together. The girls finish their time and get out. We decide to relocate, and nobody's the wiser.
Yeah, well, yeah, suddenly too many people are the wiser, all right?
All right. What the hell is it you're not telling me? Ray! Ray!
Sam, anybody out there doing better than me?
Haven't come up with anything yet, Lieutenant.
Just the bare essentials.
And this? You go down and start the car.
What you holding back there, Ray? Got a little afternoon surprise for your partner?
Drop your weapon! Drop it now! Step to the rear of the car.
Getting busted by two women has got to be the thrill of your life, huh, Davies? What about the major witnesses against you, huh? Wessberg, Brandy Rose, Bobo. Yeah, you really do have a way with the ladies, don't you?
Let's talk.
It's too late to talk. Get him out of here. Davies, maybe you'd like to talk to Dr. Wessberg about this?
Let's go. Let's go. In the car.
I got something Hunter's gonna want to hear.
Hello.
He says he overheard Skags say something to his brother about returning to some place called the Shores.
The Shores.
You better be careful.
Heat's gonna get turned way up now that we dropped the cow.
I didn't mean to mess this up with Hunter. But there is no way I'm gonna let Brother go back inside.
Hey. You never apologize to me, little brother. And we are not messed up with Hunter. We are going to take care of all family business ASAP. To the end. No other way.
Mueller?
Skags may be staying
At the La Jolla Shores Motel.
I'm about 10 minutes away. I'm there now, Lieutenant. Good. I'll meet you at the manager's office.
Showtime, gentlemen. Get the car. I'm here. It's okay. It's okay.
You promised. I don't want to put me down. He didn't, big brother. Huh? He didn't.
I was always the one supposed to put you down, right? Right? That is still for me to do. I love you, big brother. I love you. I love you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Here. Go to sleep. Sleep. Was always supposed to end.
Works for me.
I love my baby brother. And I have always loved you.
Saturday, an all-new hunter joins 2 Law & Orders.
Get out of the car with your hands up!
Law & Order, all-new hunter, and Law & Order SVU.
This is great. It's all shaping up very nicely.
NBC Saturday, starting at 8/7.
Bring a tuba or something?
No, you know my aversion to wind instruments.
Well, what are you doing here? I thought it was your day off.
It is. Sid? Excuse me, everybody.
Okay. Bonnie, why don't you come over here and do your scales, and everybody else try and follow along, okay?
Sid, I just want you to know that I think it's very big of you to come down here on your day off to help McCall teach these kids music, to add something special to their life that would help make the world they live in a little bit better, well.
Oh, well, thanks, Lieutenant.
I also want you to know that while visiting Chris at the hospital, Krista told me you asked her to page you here, right about now, so you could say that you had an emergency and you had to leave.
Sid?
Well, that's not exact. Isn't she medicated? I mean, that was quite a hit she took.
And because you're so dedicated to keeping your promise to McCall today, it has become painfully clear that you don't need those Padre tickets.